Mike Bohn joined now by the UFC flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja, a little over a week out from his UFC 310 title defense against Kai Asakura. Pantoja headlining another pay-per-view. I know this wasn't the original plan, but it must be a pretty exciting spotlight. You'll be the final pay-per-view fight of 2024.
Hey Mike, what's up? Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, wonderful for me. Last pay-per-view of the year with my name, that's huge. That's huge. Make a main event in Las Vegas. That's like a dream. I have a main event in Brazil, Rio. That's amazing for me. Like for my neighborhood. Go to UFC, defend my belt in my town. That's huge. But like right now, move the chapter and go to Las Vegas, make another main event. Something huge for not just for my life or for my career, professional. Uh, but yeah, Mike, I prepare a very good show. I want to be great. I want to be phenomenal. December 7th.
For sure. What else is on the bucket list? You get the headliner in Brazil, you get it in Las Vegas. Where else do you want a main event a card?
We talk a lot about the Japan right now. My next opponent's from Japan. I think it's something that's gonna be nice. Maybe go to Saitama Arena and fight for the Japanese fans. I watch a lot Pride when I young, and Japanese culture love MMA fighters. That's a huge MMA community in Japan. And go to Japan and fight in Saitama Arena is gonna be great. I just think about that, and right now fight with Asakura, a Japanese star. People in my gym say he's a big star in Japan. It's gonna be great for me. Show myself to all Japanese, all the fans. I thought that like because I'm from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's my first list on Jiu-Jitsu. The name is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Jiu-Jitsu come from Japan. And all the philosophy, all the culture from Japan, we observe. About respect and how the life's going. My huge respect for Japanese culture.
Yeah, definitely. I've been there in 2015, the last time UFC did an event there, and it was an awesome environment. But I don't know how it happens, Pantoja, unless you somehow lose this fight and they do a rematch, which I know you have no plan of doing. But maybe Tatsuro Taira could maybe be another guy who comes up that you could fight there too. So there's options for you to maybe get your way to Japan.
Yeah, that should have a great opportunity to rival, but rival goes so good that night. And Mike, Tatsuro is come like at the big start too, but then he fights with someone's very good, like a rival, and then you see some points he's not so good. Like the striking, you see some fails, and that's how it's good. See these guys like he tried to go too far, too fast to fight with me, and then I can realize who's that guy. Like damn, he come with everything. Like now, like the new star from Japan, Kai Asakura, new opponent, because when I finish my fight with Chag and look all the rank and see who's gonna be next, you have a couple names there, but then UFC bring that guy. Like I say, a star in Japan. I think the all community from Japan MMA fans gonna watch that fight. It's gonna be very very big for all the guys.
Do you think the reason they put this fight together says more about him and everything you just said there, the background he brings from Japan, the rising champion, or does it say more about you, the fact that you've been so dominant over this division, beaten multiple of these contenders several times, that this is the direction they had to go to find you an opponent that was worthy at this stage of your career?
That's the life, both. That both, that's the life, The life is about coincidence, all the time. For one reason, now I'm the champ. I beat the number one, the number two from that for my division twice, you
Mhm.
know. And for one reason, rival beat Taira, you know. And then but for me, I'm very glad. I'm super happy for that fight. Like bring that guy. like Asakura, he's very good. He's very
Hmm.
talented. He's a star. He can beat me. He have a lot of weapons. I see a couple fights he have a very good knee. He goes so fast. Change the base all the time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But like I train a lot. Like I say for you, Mike, in the first time. I have huge respect for Japanese culture. I have Kyoji Higuchi. He's one of the best training partners I have. Kyoji Higuchi, and he's so good. Man. He's so good, and that's why I see the Japanese have so much discipline. There's a philosophy, and I'm expect for a huge opponent. And I train a lot for that moment.
Yeah, you mentioned the discipline with the Japanese fighters. I think when this came together, maybe the one concern for fans was about his weight because he's never made 125 or below. I think in his career, I saw he made 125.7 for a fight in like 2015. But I interviewed him a few days ago and I asked about the weight. He said absolutely zero concerns. He's on track and it's going to be a complete non-issue. So was that ever a worry for you? And I guess is it a relief to hear him so confident about where his weight cuts at?
Yeah, I have this point. Yeah, I have that's something interesting to bring it on. About his weight. I see that too. He don't make the weight. He last time he fight to 125 is 2017, something like that. Yeah, and but I don't know. The Japanese is like a Kyoji Higuchi is super light. He fight 135 couple of times, and I have the great training partners like me have my gym in America Top Team, like Kyoji Higuchi, Adriano Moraes, and all the guys. Uh, and all the time I train with some guys more heavy, and I'm ready for that. I think it's a great opportunity for Kai Asakura. I don't think he's gonna miss the weight. Maybe something like hard because lose the weight is all the hard part. But I think he can make. He don't. He's not gonna lose this opportunity. It's so great for him. And for me too. Very good opportunity to fight with this guy.
Yeah, no doubt. And he was very respectful when I talked to him. I think the only thing that he said that could maybe be like interpreted as some shade or something. His quote was, "Let's be honest, it's good business for the UFC. If I win this fight, I'm here to make it exciting for people to have interest in the flyweight division. And if I win, there's a whole bunch of new matchups for future shows." I guess what do you think about him saying that? I guess alluding that the UFC would prefer him to win this fight.
You know, I think it's good if he's right, because for me it's gonna be better, Like I see his fight very well, very good entertainment for everyone. But in this high level from UFC, it's so hard with that. Especially in my division, you have flyweight division. The guy's so good, cardio and the striking and grappler. We don't stop any second, That's so hard that division, And I don't know, he fight with a very good names. He fight with Kyoji Gucci. He fight with Manel Capi, with some very good guys. He fight with Yuka Sasaki. I fight with that guy too before. Orikubu. He fight with very good names, but in UFC, I think it's different. The how they goes away, especially in flyweight division. The guy's so good in that division. I not just talk about myself, but I talk about Royval, I talk about Moreno, Manel Cape, Kai Kara France. You have very good names in that right now, and I hope he bring all that the fight style he like to did. I expect the best Kai Asakura ever, because I'm create something very good for December 7th. I train a lot, Mike. I train a lot. After my fight with Terchag, I have 2 months 2 months break for me, for my family, for everybody rest in the house. And we go to Cancun, we go to Las Vegas, we relax a lot. And now we have a fight. that is the main event of the Las Vegas last pay-per-view the year. It's huge for me, and I'm gonna grab this great opportunity.
For sure. And just two last things, Pantoja. You know, your skills will match up with Kai, how they match up, but you look at kind of the variables in this fight, right? It is his UFC debut, a pay per view main event, a title fight, the big crowd, the arena, the cage. He's used to fighting in a ring. Like, how much do you think of that stuff kind of plays into your favor, especially early in the fight where he might be getting used to the lights and the cage and all this different stuff that is foreign to him that's very comfortable for you? Does it feel like that gives you an opportunity to maybe start strong and maybe shock him a little bit?
You know, Mike, I think for him is like a motivation. Go to UFC and have everything like that. You know, a huge motivation for him. You know, because he's a big star. He know how to be a star in Japan. You know, now he have opportunity to make a big star for the world. You know, and this make me more excited. You know, uh, have this opportunity to fight one guy like him right now. You know, but I say I look fresh. I look like very comfortable with myself, and like I say, Michael, in everything you do in your life, you feel calm. You do the right way. You know, you feel calm. You feel you if you relax and enjoy what you do, you're gonna be great. You know, and that's what I want. I want to be great.
Absolutely. And just last thing, how do you think they decide your next opponent after this? Obviously, Roy Val's been looking great. Brandon Moreno looked awesome at Edmonton against Albazi. Kai Kara France, I know, wants another opportunity. How do you think they ultimately decide things? Or do you think if you win this, maybe you've cleaned out the division to the point you start looking at maybe moving up or something?
No, I'm the flyweight champion. Yeah, I want to stay here for a long time. You know, I don't look forward. I just think about to fight with O'Malley because
Mhm.
we have some history before. You know, he talked something bad, and I want to prove I beat him in the gym, and I can beat him in the real fight. You know, but look for my list. Moreno look look like a former champ with Almir Albazi, yeah, and the rival did like go Sirushki with Taira, the contender. Yeah, but like a couple options, good options, you know. Just think about Kai Asakura, make a great show for everyone. That's what I want, you know. Give to all my fans a great show, December 7th. It's gonna be great.
For sure, man. Awesome. Well, congratulations on another chance to headline a pay per view, man. You deserve this type of opportunity and
Thank you, Mike.
spotlight, and I can't wait for this fight. Appreciate your time, Pantoja. We'll talk soon.
Thanks so much, Mike. Enjoy the fight, brother.